Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your November reading. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini. And this month, we're going to take a look at love. So Venus in Gemini as well. And we're bringing in love because love is abound. And a lot of people are wanting love. They're feeling that openness and ready to take a chance on something new. Some people, and especially you guys, I feel something amazing is going to come through in this reading when it comes to romantic love. But we'll look at that at the end with couples and singles at the end and the final inspirational message. So I'm pulling one card per week, whatever card comes out for you for the first, second, third, and fourth week. I'll pull out the detail and anything that could be considered an adversity, a challenge that may throw you off course so that we can try and keep you on course, whatever your path is. So let me pull out the last 2 weeks of the month. I hope you guys are doing well. It's not those cards. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for joining me. If you are new, I welcome you. And let's have some tarot fun. Now, my messages are guided. They come from external source. They come from the outer realm, and I translate them with the cards for you. So in the first week, we have the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is a beautiful way to start this new period in November. Now, Mercury is ending. And that shadow period, you know, we have the overcast period in the beginning and the end where you can still feel some of that rumbling. And it is going to take place for a lot of people in the first week of November. The 10 of Cups is saying happy home, happy family life. This is about abundance. But yet in the second week, we have the Devil card, and it is in reverse. Now, I'm not a normal traditional tarot reader, so in reverse would mean something different. But what I'm going to tell you is the addictive behaviors in a family that had toxicity is getting ready to end. That's the message that I'm hearing for you. It's not going to get worse. It's actually going to end as Mercury goes direct. It's going to change that family dynamic. So it's actually a very positive situation. It's something toxic and negative that turns into positive. Now, for some of you, it could be a Capricorn. If it's a Capricorn, they may not be in a happy camper in the second week. You're going to know how that resonates with you. The 10 of Cups is saying that you want this beautiful environment. And I feel that for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is you're literally going to do whatever it takes to get that. You're going to make changes. You have the 2 of Pentacles right here that flew out. And this is saying you're going to be able to balance out and harmonize your home environment. Now, abundance also includes love. It includes your finances as well. The whole life in general. We have the Star card right underneath this naughty little devil. Some of you are healing this situation, like I said, and it is going to be beautiful. Now, for a group of you, you have an opportunity coming in that is going to put you in the spotlight. It's going to take you out of the darkness and put you right up in center stage, is what I'm seeing. It is literally going to be a balance between your family life and your career life. Whatever this opportunity is that's coming in for you, it is going to make you feel uplifted again. So I feel for this group of you, you may have been through a lot of turmoil. And again, it could be family turmoil, it could be anything. But that negative vibration that you've been feeling over the past 4-5 weeks, it could be 4 to 5 months for some of you, but definitely 4 to 5 weeks with Mercury going backwards, you may have felt that rumbling inside of you. And this is that big moment where you get to heal something. Now, you could be dealing with an Aquarius individual because the Star card does represent the zodiac sign of Aquarius. But Gemini, I feel for a lot of you, you're letting go of any kind of toxicity that is holding you back in your life overall in general because you want abundance. This is key card right here. You want abundance, and whatever naughty, whatever toxicity, you want it gone. And that's what they're saying. You're going to heal this situation. So let's take a look at any adversities that may come through in those first 2 weeks for you. One more. 3 more. 3. All right, we have the Prince of Swords, we have the 3 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Wands. That's what I'm talking about. You're severing ties with anything or anyone. If this is a a personal addiction, if you drink, if you are changing your diet or eliminating something, they're saying you're cutting it out. This is a little sword. It's not the Queen of Swords. But nevertheless, the truth is going to come in, and the truth is going to let you be able to heal this situation and grow. Now, for some of you, you've been planting seeds for a long time. You've been putting your resume out. You've been putting your feelers out saying, I want to get into a new place. I want my abundance. And you are literally getting ready to create a new foundation in your life. You have something major coming in and offer an opportunity where I feel you're going to literally move your home from one to another. That could be picking it up and moving it for some of you. And I don't mean a mobile home. I'm seeing an actual house being lifted and put onto another piece of property. Now, for another group of you, this is relocating into from a negative environment where you live, and you're going to relocate into a home, into a new place that feels more stable for you, that is actually something that's going to help you grow and aspire. The numbers you may be seeing at this time are 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 are very important in those first 2 weeks, and that will be a synchronicity for you to know good things are on the way. Do not stop. If you stop, you'll go stagnant, you'll just sit, or even go backwards. It just depends on your personal situation, because this is a general reading. But 3, 4, 5 is progressive numbers, so you're doing absolutely wonderful, even if it doesn't feel like it. Now, by the 3rd week, we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is actually looking at your financial situation, looking at anything and anyone that you have invested all of your resources into. This is your career, your education, your family, your abundance card, everything about you. And then looking at what you've gotten back. And for a lot of you, you've gotten very little back. So you can see how this move may actually be a benefit for you. And we also have for you the courage card, the strength and courage. Now, you may have some fear and apprehension about whatever's getting ready to take place. But to look at this, it means a lot, and it's going to change your world for the better. The truth is going to come in the first 2 weeks, but this is saying you got something even better coming in, and it may make you shake and shiver a little bit, not because you're a scaredy cat, so to speak, but because it's going to be very profound for some of you. Now let's pull the detail and see what they want you to know about the detail with these messages. So we have the 4 of Wands, Swords, and we have the 4 of Cups. You've got the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. 444 may also be a very important number for you. Seeing repetitive numbers, that's the key right there for our beautiful Geminis. The 4 of Swords is saying, I'm so freaking tired. You're going to take all your money, you're going to invest it into something new, a new project, a new relocation of your home from one location to another. And for some of you, this is about what you've invested in life in general, just all aspects of life. And you're going to need to take a little bit of a break. You may have been working overtime over those 4 to 5 weeks that I was mentioning in the first 2 weeks of this reading. But whatever it is, you're recovering over it beautifully. Now, the pain and the toxicity that I was speaking about, that would be the 3 of Swords, which precedes this card. So that is that energy where you're going to heal. You're going to take this and say, I know it's junior, but it's still going to work. And that could just simply be a legal documentation to put you in 2 separate environments for now, not necessarily forever, but you get the time to analyze and regroup and know whether you want to go back into this job or this family environment. Now, with this 4 of Cups, this could be somebody you're dealing with that's very bratty, and for some of you, it could be you. But what I'm actually hearing for this particular reading and the detail is you need to be focused on whatever it is your goal is. Keep your eye on the prize. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage for you to do that, and you're going to flip-flop probably in that entire week, back and forth, back and forth. But they're saying make sure you keep yourself in balance with the 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got progressive numbers all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a huge month of growth and opportunity for you getting ready to come through. That's really cool, but it also can be draining and it can be a little frightening at the same time. Like a brand new course direction in life coming out for you, a whole new different direction, most likely one you weren't even anticipating was coming in. But that doesn't mean it's bad. So we have the Two of Swords. This actually flew out in the upright. I turned it around. The Two of Swords is sitting there saying, do I or don't I? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? And oftentimes they have that blinder across their eyes so they can't see, and you have to base it on your intuitive abilities within. And your air sign, I know Geminis, you guys are amazing when it comes to tapping into your own intuitive energy. Whatever this situation is, there's a lot of analyzing that you're coming out of. So if this is a career experience, if this is relocating your home, you're looking at everything attached to it. Your finances, your skill set, the family unit. You're looking at everything before you make this decision. While you're doing that, the adversity may also be somebody coming in and saying, I'm sorry, and trying to give you the offer back again. Family member, the job coming back saying, gee, we misread everything, we misunderstood you, and you have to sit back and take a look. Now you will literally make a decision by the end of November. This is a new offer coming into you, a new opportunity, a new person, perhaps a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Leo, we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. So you have a lot of varied zodiac signs attached to this, but for a lot of you, this is that dream getting ready to come true, the one that makes you shake and quiver inside. Beautiful moment for you to literally grab the bull by the horns, so to speak, and accept the offer if it feels right for you, because each of you are going to be different. You will know by the end of November what direction to go if you feel lost and led astray. So Gemini, this is a very positive reading. This is like an absolute change in your life, a change that you did not anticipate. So let's take a look, and I like that title. I think that's what we're going to call it. We're going to look at one sec. We're going to look at married couples. If you are in a partnership and both people agree you're in the partnership, this will be your side of the reading. Otherwise, you'd be in the single category, and we'll be looking at you, and I'll pull that inspirational last guidance message as we go forward. This one is actually for singles. So let's see what they want you to know when it comes to married and couples. People who are attached, this could be the one. And I love this card for people who are in relationships, because sometimes we go through this toxic vibration, you know, where you and your friend are not, your partner are not on the same page. Maybe even, like I said, living in different locations due to an actual separation that you both agreed upon. But when we look deeper and we look at the person and we remember why we fell in love with them, we can fall in love with them all over again. We just forgot, or we got off course, you know, a little bit, and we needed some course direction. And that's what this is going to do. It's going to put you right back exactly where you're meant to be, which is in love with your partner. Not all of you are going to fall under that category, but this could be the one, maybe the person who comes in at the end of the month. So you're going to know how that resonates with you. For the majority of you, you're going to be able to fix and repair whatever damages have been done in your relationship and reunite, but with different terms and conditions. And that's not something I would normally say for a love reading, but that is what I heard, with different terms and conditions. So it's reestablishing your boundaries between each other and how you interact with each other. So it's quite positive. Now, if you are single, you have the card of past life relationship. Now, what this actually means is you're getting ready to meet somebody that it feels like the two of you have known each other forever. You're both on the same page. You get along. You laugh at each other's jokes. You dislike the same things. So everything just feels like it's right in sync with each other, and that is a soulmate relationship. It's a true soul connection where we know we've known them in a prior life existence. Not just this human existence that we're in today, but the one before and before that, or 100 years ago, right? Whatever that means to you, this is somebody you're going to just click with like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So enjoy that. That will be very fun and most likely definitely needed at this time. So let's pull that one message of inspiration, guidance, whatever this card is going to help you. Okay, we have the card of patience, and you can see how this falls in place with everything that we've talked about in your reading, because patience is what allows us to analyze, to remove, and to make these huge, profound life changes that some of you are getting ready to make, whether it's in romance, career, or in your family life. It is going to be very important, and it's going to take a lot of strength and courage for you to have the patience. But yet the patience is exactly what you need. Have an amazing month. Thank you for watching. Much love.